Jai Hind friends, I'm Maj Gaurav Arya and you're watching the latest news of the day. Now there has been a terrible suicide attack in Pakistan in the Bajaur district of Khyber Pakhtunkhwa province of Pakistan. Now this province is extremely sensitive, has been sensitive. This is part of earlier FATA. It borders Afghanistan, which is why it is so sensitive, and it is towards the western part of Pakistan. Now, in the past 7 days, this province has seen 3 suicide attacks. This third one, which happened yesterday, was the most fatal of all. 45 people killed and more than 200 in hospital, and doctors are saying that some of those 200 are critical and the doctors are not sure how many will make it. Now, here is a quick analysis as to why this happened in the first place. It's important for us to understand why, in God's name, do such things happen in Pakistan. This is all a result of Pakistani government policies. This is all a result of their policies over a period of time. Pakistan has always treated Afghanistan as its 5th province. This mad dream about strategic depth. All Pakistani generals have been afflicted with this mental madness to somehow control Afghanistan, somehow make sure that Afghanistan is their backyard, somehow ensure that they make a government in Afghanistan which follows their diktats. If anybody wants to deal with Afghanistan, they must come through Rawalpindi, which is the headquarters, as you're well aware of, which is GHQ, General Headquarters, Pakistani Military Headquarters, Pakistani Army Headquarters. This mad desire to control Afghanistan. The problem is that, when you seek strategic depth in Afghanistan, or when you interfere in somebody else's, internal affairs, they start interfering in your internal affairs. And this is exactly what is happening. Pakistan never managed to get any strategic depth in Afghanistan, but today I can say for sure that Afghanistan has managed to get strategic depth inside Pakistan. The opposite has happened. Now, why are these attacks happening? It's important. So let's take a few minutes and analyze why these attacks are happening, this specific attack. Firstly, in the Corps Commanders Conference that happened in Rawalpindi with the Chief of Army Staff General Asim Munir presiding, there was a lot of big talk. We will attack Afghanistan. We will bomb Afghanistan. We will go deep inside Afghanistan and hit them where it hurts. Khwaja Asif, the Defense Minister of Pakistan, said exactly the same thing. He says we will hit Pakistan. So there was a lot of statements coming out of Pakistan which was trying to portray a sort of an intent of the Pakistani establishment that they've had enough of these terror attacks emanating from Afghanistan. So they say that they're coming from Afghanistan and now is the time to punish the Taliban. Now, typically, the Taliban doesn't take very kindly. So, the Al-Qaeda is there in Afghanistan. The TTP is there in Afghanistan. The Islamic State is there in Afghanistan, and a whole lot of terrorist outfits. And at last count, 6,000 to 8,000 foreign fighters are there in Afghanistan. So, somebody sent a suicide bomber to send home a message. Secondly, China's vice premier is in Pakistan to celebrate 10 years of China-Pakistan Economic Corridor. The CPEC is the flagship venture of the Belt and Road Initiative, which in itself is a failure. It benefits only China and nobody else. Italy has realized, by the way. A very senior Italian minister has come on the media and said that we need to find a way of getting out of this nonsense called the Belt and Road Initiative. And what is CPEC? CPEC is part of Belt and Road. So, having said that, these are the two factors, A, the vice premier of China coming to Pakistan, send a message to him, Chinese are not welcome here. Secondly, the constant and consistent threats emanating from Pakistan. Though they were verbal threats, Pakistan does not have, I don't think Pakistan has the wherewithal or the guts to go inside Afghanistan and fight a pitched battle. I think the maximum Pakistan can aspire to do is fire a few shells or send a few sorties. But if anybody thinks that Pakistan is going to put boots on the ground in Afghanistan, I think Pakistan is sadly mistaken. The Afghans have a very bloody history. They had the Russians for breakfast. They had the Americans for lunch. And they're going to have the Pakistanis for dinner. So thank you, ladies and gentlemen, for watching this video. If you like this video, press like. I'll be back again tomorrow with another fresh video. Till then, take care. Jai Hind.